Hey gamers, if you like deck building and you're ready to rumble, then you want to check out Robot Quest Arena. Let's take a look at how this one plays. In this game, players are trying to knock out the other robots that are on the board. Each player starts with their own robot, who has their own amount of health, and they start with the same cards in their deck of 10 cards. Batteries or any other cards that they buy that have this energy symbol on them will be used to buy other cards out of the market. They will have some cards that have various abilities on them, such as movement abilities, or they might be able to get some points off of those. And then they will have various attack cards that will show how much damage they can do to another robot. And if it has this fist, it means that they have to be right next to them. If it has an arrow, it will show them if they have to be in a certain number of range from that robot. And they will have to have line of sight as well in order to make a successful attack. When robots take damage, whoever does the damaging will take the health tokens off of their board and collect them as points. The red ones are going to be worth 1 point each and can exchange for these red gems, which are worth 5 as needed, and the blue ones are going to be worth 2 points at the end of the game. Robots will continue to move around the board, attack each other, get knocked off, and respawn until there are no more blue cubes to respawn with for their health. And then at the end of the game, players will just compile all of the points that they've collected, and whoever has the most points wins. I thought this game was super cute. I love the miniatures in this game. The fact that they're so chunky and pre-painted makes them absolutely adorable, and I absolutely love that about the game. I think overall the component quality is really nice. I really enjoyed deck building, so I did enjoy that aspect of the game, but I also kind of wish that you do it a little bit more in the game. It definitely seems like the strategy is not to buy up a lot of the lower cost cards just because you can, because the main focus of the game is definitely that fighting between the robots on the main board. So you don't want to just put too many cards that aren't going to be super viable into your deck because you either won't see them often enough or you won't be close enough to robots to use some of the close combat cards. So definitely not a huge focus on buying a lot of cards like you do in some deck builders. Definitely more about making sure you have the right cards for kind of how the combat area is set up, and you want to hope that you can get back into the action fast after you are knocked out, so that way you can kind of get some of those points back in a sense by knocking other robots out. I think overall the combat does work really well. It's very simple, range is very easy, line of sight is pretty easy, and just making everything on the board kind of work for you can definitely be the puzzly, tricky part of it. But overall, pretty simple game. I think it's really approachable kind of deck building game for a wide age and skill level for gamers. So I definitely see this one being a big hit for a lot of groups. But you can check out my full thoughts on the blog today to decide if this one's for you.